3-1 win over the Barbarians. We'll be looking towards Rival for our next set. If anyone out there is not in the RSC, you want to play in matches like these, get in the season, get on stream, join our Discord. Come play. It's a great league. It's a lot of fun for everyone involved. Someone put the Discord in the chat. If anyone's out there, come join. See what the RSC is all about.
Yeah, I definitely got it. I just had to type it myself, so I couldn't talk and type at the same time because apparently I don't have a brain. But we're going to be moving on to Rival now, in between, of course, the Wolf Spiders and the Fangtooths. Now, this one also going to be an interesting matchup. Both these teams extremely close as well. One team, the Abyss, the Fangtooths, 15-1 right now. So even more dominant than the Barbarians that we just saw. Of course, moving up to the Rival tier, though. The Wolf Spiders, 10-6. Absolutely respectable. At the same time, not as strong. We're getting there, but 15-1 to 10-6. But apparently, T-Sant, tonight is the night of upsets. So what are we going to see in this one?
It's Rival. Anything can really happen. I remember last year, my team that was very low seed, we took quite a few games off a top team. You never know in Rival. You never do. Both these teams currently in the playoffs. They're both looking really good. Some players to watch out for though on both teams, especially on the Fangtooths. I believe it is Touch RL leading the league in goals. Well, leading Rival in goals. Looking to continue that. I mean, will the Wolf Spiders be able to stop that offense? That's really what they're going to have to ask themselves.
Yeah, I mean, we can sit here and wax poetic about previous games, but obviously it all depends on match day, right? So when we look at it right now, which team is hotter, which team is shooting better, which team is able to establish that possession in the midfield, I think that's really what it comes down to. And last game, it was, the Cherried Crates who were able to do it, even though, by all metrics at the very beginning, they looked like they were underdogs. They were able to come out, set the pace, and catch the win. I think that's the move for the Wolf Spiders here as well. As long as you are able to sit down, take control of the midfield, and exert more pressure than the other team is putting on you, you'll typically win games.
Yeah, that is the formula. Indeed. So right now, I don't know if we're going to be getting the team stats up on the stream. Looking at them though, Vision, if one thing certainly stands out, it's that shooting percentage for the Fangtooths.
Yeah, sitting at a calm, cool, and collected 40% once again. And, that's kind of the make or break point, right? You see it's coming out as we looking at the Barbarians and the Cherried Craves currently. So we're going to get that one updated for you, of course. But we're looking at around 40% once again for the good old Fangtooth. So we're looking at it, obviously, 59 goals for versus 21 goals against. They've actually made more saves than the Wolf Spiders have so far in this season. And that tells me one thing and one thing only. They play a very aggressive rotation. They leave the third isolated back quite a bit, and they have to do some work on the goal line. So if I'm going to say you're going to exploit anything out of this team, it is going to be that thing. Because most teams that you see don't make that many saves when that's goals for versus goals against is that staggeringly different.
Yeah, very well said. And we'll move on to the player stats here for Rival. Talking about, I brought up Touch RL, 27 goals on the season on 53 shots. That is a 50% shooting percentage. That is insane. The offensive power Touch RL's bringing alone. And then not to slight the Wolf Spiders, they got plenty of goal scorers themselves. A little bit more evened out though. Clouty leading the team with 16. Zach Fives and Ghosty right behind though with 12 and 11 respectively.
I think the big standout for me here, T-Sant, is the fact that one team already has their rotation decided, right? Like
Uh-huh.
you're looking at it right now. I mean, the Fangtooths, they are just sitting here. They're looking at it right now and they're going, yeah, guess what? We play the same three guys all season. We plan on keeping it that way. That cohesion is going to be there, and establishing that early is a very good way to find wins earlier in the season when other teams are having to rotate people out. So we see Touch playing with 15 games, means he's basically been in for almost every single one. The Dr. Professor Noah has a great shooting percentage on, 9 games, has scored 6 goals. I think that's massive. But Touch, I mean, 27 goals, 50% shooting, that is wild.
Yeah. Touch has been showing out all season, and you can understand looking at those stats why this team is 15-1. But looking on the other side, I mean, look, for Cloudy, 16 goals, 30% shooting is nothing to scoff at. Zach Vibes, 12 goals, 40% shooting. I mean, both these teams know how to score. It's going to be no walk in the park for either of them.
No, it's certainly not. And it really just comes down to, again, it's very simple. I hate to beat a dead horse, T Sant, while I'm here for the first time forever, but it's really just about dominating the midfield. You dominate the midfield, you dominate the pressure. Even at the rival level, defenses will end up cracking. So I think that's the big thing that we need to look out for, is who's going to establish that midfield dominance, who's going to play those aggressive 50s, and who's going to be able, of course, to come out on top. So we're still waiting on some players to, of course, join the lobby. It's looking like we're getting most of the players in now, so that's a massive dub. We're going to be getting to the game shortly, but T-Sant, got to ask you, we just saw an upset, brother. Which way are we looking at for this set to go?
Well, I'm not sure. We saw one upset. Why not see another? Everyone loves an underdog story, right? And Vision, it looks like we do have everybody in the lobby. We're just waiting for them to join teams now. And we'll be ready to watch some Rocket League. And there they go. They're getting in. Wolf Spiders, Fangtooths. They're going to be kicking off now any second. And Vision, take it away.
Absolutely, brother. We're going to see, of course, the Fangtooths in the orange, the Wolf Spiders in the blue, as we get a nice 50-50 to play this one out with the early pressure, of course, going into the blue half once again. Touch RL going to be able to get, ironically, a touch there, as Hecka can't get that touch in. Ghosty not going to be able to make the read, and the Dr. Professor Noah, the Dr. Professor himself, is going to find the cleanup goal right in front of the net based off this beautiful pass from Hecka to open up the scoring just 13 seconds in.
A beautiful pass it was, and that is exactly how the Fangtooths want to start off. Establish early what you're about. 13 seconds in, take that lead. And we find ourselves right back in the blue half. Ghosty with, a team bump from Ghostify and Ghosty. That'll be a tongue twister. And Professor Noah almost slots their second goal of the night, but it will be saved. Hecka all over Ghosty on the sidewall. Professor Noah now in the air, gets one touch, and gets the fake on Cloudy. Professor Noah coming out on fire. You talked about that shooting percentage from Noah, and we're seeing why. 2 goals now for the Fangtooths.
Yeah, fake was a little bit disgusting. I don't know if anybody here has just established a family on either of these teams, but they're gone now, even if you didn't have one. Those opportunities are now gone. I think the big thing so far has really been Hecka pushing that pace. You see the demo attempts coming out as well as Cloudy here on this one, and Nova going to pop this over. Here's Cloudy looking for a little fake, not able to get that one. Dr. Professor Noah just going to sky this one down the pitch. Hecka might have a read. No, going to leave it for Touch RL. That is a banger of a shot. Crossbar, crossbar, crossbar. And in. Hecka's going to find the goal. And this is a scoring bonanza in the first 57 seconds.
Yeah, the Fangtooths coming out on fire. And it was a great shot from Touch. Barely doesn't get it with the crossbar, but sets up Hecka beautifully for a walk in the park goal. That's 3 goals in a minute now for the Fangtooths. The Wolf Spiders getting a little bit stunned here early in game 1.
I mean, stunned, flabbergasted, I mean, just absolutely outpaced. I can name a couple of things that we could describe this as right now, but 3 goals in the first minute is not how you want to start off your stream game, T-Sant. This is going to be played over by Cloudy, looking for some offense of their own finally. Ghosty's going to be up, not be able to find anything, though. is Heka just kind of taking a bump and trying to play this out to the side. Here's a cut going to be read by Heka once again. Really good at establishing that pace. Looking for a bump here on Nova, not able to find it, but here's Dr. Professor, not able to put it in, and Ghosty now looking for a touch of their own. Can't decide in between the boost of the ball. Go for the ball. Finally, is Heka going to be able to read this one out? And I do want to say there's a surprising amount of Domini on the pitch right now, T-Sizzle. I haven't seen this many Dominuses since I watched OCE Rocket League.
Yeah, I gotta say, Dominus, not for me, but hey, some of these guys that are using it, especially I believe it's, who is it? Heka, yeah, going off.
Heka, yeah?
Heka, yeah, exactly. We find ourselves back in the blue half, though. It was a short stay on the orange side of the field vision. Touch going for the shot, can't get it. Noah going for the shot, can't get it. Heka's there. 3 shots, no goals, 1 from each member of the team. We stay 3-0 as we go into halftime. It looks like the Wolf Spiders finally have found themselves here in this game number 1.
They've done a great job of pushing the pace so far, and it really just comes down to that thing of who's going to establish a dominance in the midfield. And once again, it is the Fangtooths coming out hot, and really, I think Heka's kind of been the key driver of that, as this is just going to go down the pitch. Cloudy's going to be a little bit awkward, looking for some boost pads, not looking for the ball. Unfortunately, his touch is not able to get a touch, but that one's going to be whiffed out in the midfield due to the fake. Dr. Professor Noah not going to have a lot of boost here to play this off to the side, and I think we have Sari's out for just a regular bump, not even a team bump. You don't have to apologize for those. It's part of the game, and I'll die on this hill as Touch RL gonna push this over to the side, looking for the wave dash, looking for the pinch, gonna pop it up high in the box. Here's Dr. Professor, not able to get around that ball, and Touch is gonna be in the corner as well. This is gonna be dangerous sledding ahead. Is Ghosty gonna bop this over into the corner? A lot of pressure to be found, but Dr. Professor Noah gonna get a decent clear. It's gonna go right to Nova, puts this shot high. Touch looking for the read, is gonna find it. Great slave on Cloudy. This is gonna stay remaining a 3-0 game for now.
And I just want to point out that shot from Cloudy, and now that shot from Ghostfi were the first and second shots the Wolf Spiders had all game. Currently getting outshot 14-3. Although they finally are finding some offensive presence in this orange half. Ghostfi trying to make something happen. But back into the blue half we go. Ghosty now gets it around Touch and gets the demo. 1 minute remaining. Heka, with maybe not a great touch, a little bit dangerous there, bringing it across the goal. But now it's moving back down the field. And it looks to me like the Fangtooths are kind of just backing off and letting that time run. A smart decision, because the less time there is, the less time for a comeback. Almost under 30 seconds now. The Wolf Spiders, they got to get something right now if they want a chance. But it doesn't...
It just doesn't look like it's going to happen, T-San. It just doesn't. Where's the pressure? Where's the follow-ups? Like, this is a great touch by Nova. You have to get a touch to the center. You're not able to do it once again. Dr. Professor Noah going to send it down the pitch. And at this point, it's just too little, too late.
Too little, too late indeed. We're counting down 10 seconds. These are pretty much all but a formality. Now, as we find ourselves in the orange half one more time, can the Wolf Spiders take one for the road? Ghosty gets a good challenge, almost keeps it up. But that is going to be a dominating Game 1 win for the Fangtooths, and they are showing why. They are 15-1.
I think the Fangtooths listened to a little bit of Mims before this game today, and they said this is why I'm hot. 14 shots on the board for the Fangtooths compared to 4 for the Wolf Spiders. Now, I'm no mathematician, but when you get outshot by 10, you're typically not winning the game. And I hate to hit everybody up with the John Maddenisms right now, but it kind of just is what it is at this point. Fangtooths controlled the pace, they controlled the possession, and they were able to dominate in that half and do a ton of work. And I definitely love seeing them. Obviously, 15-1, very strong record. It is very clear why right now.
Yes, but the Wolf Spiders can look to game number 2. I would say they controlled the second half for that game, maybe the last minute and a half, very well. The Fangtooths didn't get any shots in that last minute and a half. The Wolf Spiders, they started getting that pressure going. They have something to work with in game number 2 here, and maybe turn this series around and make it 1-1 if they can replicate what they did in that last couple minutes.
There's no reason to believe they can't, T-Sant. I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you're going to be able to just shut down all offensive pressure and only give up 4 shots, and by the way, you're going to make 4 saves or 3 saves on that as well. So it's not like the Wolf Spiders were shooting bad. Most of the shots were on target. Just weren't really able to find the extensions. And when you're not able to find that, not able to continue the pressure, you're just taking pot shots at net. It's all about quality over quantities. That's going to be over the top. Here's Touch with a shot, going to be just wide to start us off here. 4:45 to go. Nova trying to take some control of this ball, hits it a little bit too far away from himself, gets a good bump in net. Some bully ball coming out right now for the Wolf Spiders. I say, hey, you have to throw everything and the kitchen sink at it at this point. Got to make sure you're getting that offense in any way you can. A couple bumps might be a change on that, but 2 people in the net. Big double commit right here, though. This might be the opportunity. Here's Ghostify up on this one, trying to get the touch, can't get it around. Here's Cloudy trying to put it on. It's Hecka off the backboard with the save once again.
And what a defensive stand that was. And Hecka almost gets the breakaway goal. Will just barely miss it even with the length of that dominance on their side. Ghostfly now trying to move the ball downfield. Doesn't have a lot of boost to work with and is going to have to back off. Hecka gets it away from Ghosty. Now Cloudy's there, but it gets interrupted. Ghosty, a little bit of a back pass. It didn't look like really Ghostfly was ready for that, though. We keep moving off the ceiling for Ghostfly. Great control of the car. A minute and a half in now. We don't have any goals. We already had 3 last game. Touch trying to change that, though, off the post. And Touch, who I don't believe has had a goal yet in this series. The shooting percentage was shooting 50% before tonight. Is shooting a 0%er here in this game. We keep going 0-0.
We do, but this ball is going to transition. Cloudy with a nice little slow play. Ghosty trying to get this one on target. Can't do that as well. And we're seeing a nice continued stay in the orange half right now for the Wolf Spiders. And Cloudy's going to be able to put that one in. Definitely a great shot. All that pressure finally culminates center mass. They're able to find the back of the net, and it's going to be 1-0.
Yeah, and Cloudy opening up the scoring for the Wolf Spiders finally here in game number 2 and getting them their first lead. It was a great read off the back wall, and like I said, they looked really good that last minute and a half in game 1. And they're showing it here in game 2. They've been all over the Fangtooths here. You know, getting a little bit stunned from those first 3 goals, and look, it happens. You go next, and it's working wonders here for the Wolf Spiders, who once again find themselves in the orange half. Ghosty now just gets beat to it by Touch RL, but Ghostfly is there, who sends it high. Noah, who's going to get 1 touch but can't get second. Cloudy up in the air. Cloudy almost gets the dunk on Hecka, but that's a shot. And the defense cannot get there. Ghosty going to double the lead. 2-0 now for the Wolf Spiders.
Just that pop puts so much pressure on the defense. Touch just gets a little bit too close. Nobody's covering the back post, and that is a recipe for a goal right there for the Wolf Spiders. I mean, I see it right now, and they're definitely made that adjustment coming into game number 2, kind of prioritizing that midfield, not giving up that presence. But here's Touch looking for Hecka, going to get a redirect. It's not going to be on target. Cloudy's going to get bumped out of the way, but the shot is not on target. Bit of a double commit. This goal actually should be wide open, I believe. It's just completely free. Air 404, defense not found, and it's going to be 3-0 just as quick as we saw it in game number 1, but the scoring is swung the other way.
And you mentioned it in the pregame show that the Fangtooths have a very aggressive style of play, looking at their saves and their shots, and we're seeing that come back to bite them here in game number 2, leaving the open net, nobody back on defense. And the Wolf Spiders, they're rolling right now. The Fangtooths trying to get something going in the other way and fight back, but the offensive trips, they are few and far between, and they are not very long. They've been very short-lived. It's been pretty clinical here from the Wolf Spiders in game number 2, although this could be an opportunity. But oh no, the bump into the own goal. I don't know how that happened. Hecka's gonna be credited for the goal, excuse me. Let's watch the replay. I think it was a team bump there. And disaster for the Wolf Spiders. Hopefully that does not swing momentum the other way. What a turn of events that was.
Yeah, that was a bit wild. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Hecka actually got that bump and then was able to somehow recover and put that one in the back of the net. And that's a phenomenal double touch right there by Ghosty, just to kind of keep the pressure on right now. Hecka not able to make this read. And all you really have to do is play corner ball here, play the possession game, as this one's going to be down in front of the net, going to be cleared away by a member of the Fangtooths. Is Ghosty looking to continue this presence into the orange half. It's a good demo as well. And there's the follow-ups. You're seeing the pressure. You're seeing the bumps. You're seeing everything under the sun.
Wow.
And Cloudy has the answer immediately. And the Wolf Spiders, did they just give their older brothers the controller? Because they look like a completely different team.
Yeah, and that is just a beautiful play from Ghostfi in the corner. Great control of the ball. A beautiful pass out directly to Cloudy. I mean, you can't get any more perfect than that. It was a favorable kickoff, though, for Fangtooths, but it will not reap any rewards. Hutch is there, though, still looking for that first goal of the series. And it is a breakaway for Ghostfi. He's going to get the shot, but Hecka with a great save. Trying to keep Fangtooth's dreams alive here in game number 2. Cloudy wants to hear none of it, though. That is a hat trick. And it is 5-1. Wolf Spiders turning this series on its head.
I was going to say, trying to keep the dreams alive. Those dreams just quickly became nightmares, my man. As it's 5-1 right now with 56 seconds to go. You swing all that momentum one way to start off if you're the Fangtooths, and you come in, you look at this, and game number 2 is 5-1. Obviously, you don't expect. Oh my, everybody's getting faked. There's a shot on net. Ghosty somehow able to get credited with the save there. This is going to be a pinch, but it's going to be high in front of the net. Touch has the read. Banger of a shot from Touch. And you know what? This game might be out of reach, but getting him on the board and getting him going, I believe, is vital for the rest of this 4-game set.
Yeah, that's huge. And I mean, a great read from Touch and a great finish. Hitting it with the perfect point in the card, getting a lot of power on that, making it impossible for the defense to save. You know, 5-2, look, 40 seconds. I've seen crazier things happen. I'm just saying, Vision. Don't count it out yet. Touch with a shot, but it's going to be a little bit high. That would have been huge for the comeback effort. Noah trying to keep the offensive possession going. Ghosty with a touch over to Ghostfi, who won't get the second. Cloudy now taking over. 15 seconds remaining, and that'll probably do it, although Touch with a shot and a great save from Ghostfi. Just in case there's any hope left for the Fangtooths, it's certainly dead now. As we count down, and what an answer from game number 2 for the Wolf Spiders. We talk about the Fangtooths came out swinging in game 1. The Wolf Spiders came crawling back in game number 2. 5-2. Great game from Cloudy. 3 goals on 6 shots. And what a shot that was. What a game that was, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great job by the Wolf Spiders, just kind of flipping everything on its head, right? You get the shot total lead, you get the possession lead, you come out winning 5-2. And it was something I noted just based on stats, is the Fangtooths like to play aggressive. They got caught out a little bit there. A couple free goals just helps the Wolf Spiders continue to build that momentum. And we're looking at everything right now, all I want to say is that, hey, like, tonight's the night of upsets, baby. I come back from one day. We're getting the losing team starting to make noise. I love to see it.
Yeah, and look, I will say now, that is a good 6-7 minutes straight of dominating gameplay from the Wolf Spiders. The Fangtooths, you know, I'd maybe start sweating. I definitely am looking for them to turn up early here in game number 3, bring that momentum back on their side, and try to get more of the same from game number 1. And no subs yet from either squad. It looks like we'll probably be rolling with these same matchups all night, Vision. And we count down here in game number 3, 1-1 in the series. It's Ghosty and Touch on the kickoff. And right away we find ourselves with a Wolf Spiders possession. Cloudy trying to make something going. That'll go right to Ghostfi, who doesn't have the boost to go up in the air for that though. Touch, who's going to send it long off the backboard. It'll go with a great challenge. Hecka, hesitant to challenge. Noah will take over instead. That is a great patience there from Hecka. Putting it into the corner, trying to get it center. Touch is there, but gets met by the defense. Ghosty now taking it the other way. Can't get the second touch off the wall. Big flick from Noah. Cloudy reads it all the way, though. Maybe another read for Cloudy. No, Hecka with a shot on net, but Ghostfly will be there. Fangtooths are trying to go for the demo. We're seeing some extended pressure here in the blue half. Noah misreads it. Could have had a shot on net. No. Clouty with no boost, trying to get something going, and neither team able to establish something yet here in game number 3.
Neither team able to get that pressure just yet. We've seen a couple shots on net, nothing too dangerous. This is going to be a good touch from Touch over to the side. Cloudy's not able to make the read, but here's Ghostify putting that one up, looking for the flip reset. Not going to be able to find it. Ghosty realizing that their last back, going to play possession into the corner, get it around one, off the ceiling, going for the ceiling shot. Is going to be saved by Touch. Stays calm, cool, and collected on the goal line, and is able to get that one away. As Cloudy being a menace in the corner right now, just keeping this ball there, looking for bumps, not able to find anything. Bit of a double commit, going to come around the other side though. Ghostify gonna put that one up. Here's Cloudy with the shot, gonna be saved up by Touch, but the pressure is going to remain right now in the sheer place of this orange half. Great founding touch by Cloudy right there, just able to control that ball. Unfortunately, shot doesn't have enough sauce on it, T-Sant. I love this pressure right now that I'm seeing from the Wolf Spiders.
Yeah, they've been looking fantastic. Some big demos coming out, and Ghostfly almost gets that fake off. Might have had an open net. Hecko is just able to save it. That's a shot on net, but it will get saved. And that's a big clear downfield. Ghostfly's lurking. Tries to get it centered. Goes for the shot, maybe. Hecka's going to clear it long, though. Touch now, put it off the sidewall. We still do not have any scoring here in game number 3 as we near the halfway point. Hecka trying to change that. Touch puts it over. Noah's there, but no shot. Noah taken over, will flick over one. Clouty can't get the save, but Touch just sends it high once again. And the shooting has been the Fangtooths' greatest enemy tonight. They've had a lot of opportunities, but can't cash in. We remain 0-0.
A great job so far keeping this pressure right now. If you're a Wolf Spiders fan, this ball's going to be in front once again, but Cloudy's going to be able to get that one away. Sadly, is Ghosty up on this, looking to keep the 50-50, looking to keep the piece. That is a rocket down the pitch. Cloudy's going to be able to have it. Calls Nova off. Extremely smart to do that right there. Touch in front, going to go up high, not going to hit any ceiling. It's listening to a Little Wayne track right now. Is this going to be over the top? Here's Touch. Shot on net. Can Nova get there? They can. As Touch looking to keep this in the corner. Does get the glancing blow. This is going to be up in front. Nova, or Touch has no boost, however. As Ghosty looking to fall on this one. Not able to beat out Hecka. I think that's been really the difference so far, is we haven't seen that establishment in the midfield, but Ghosty can read those passes. That's a beautiful redirect right there. Steals the back boost. Sees the Touch in front and just cuts rotation beautifully to get a glancing blow and put it in the back of the net. The Wolf Spiders have taken the lead with 1:30 to go.
Yeah, and look, on that goal, I was on Hecka's POV. I just see Ghosty come out of absolutely nowhere to line it into the back of the net. And that is huge in what has been a very even game so far. Getting that first goal could be all it takes. The Fangtooths are trying to get some extended pressure in this blue half, but we just haven't seen it like we saw in game number 1. Noah's trying to change that, but cannot. Out to the midfield we go. Touch. It goes right to Ghosty, who puts it high. Noah gets the read. Has a breakaway, but Clouty's there. Puts it into the corner. No boost really to follow it up. Under a minute now, and this still could be anyone's game, but the Fangtooths are going to have to get something going soon if they don't want to go down in this series.
Good shot in front right there. Going to be saved out by Touch. Touch now into 1v1. Good little dink by Cloudy on the 50-50. It's going to be another cutoff by Ghosty right here, trying to play this in the corner. It's going to go the other way, but Cloudy's going to have a bang. Downfield is going to burn at least 5 seconds off the clock just because the ball is back in the corner. It's going to be a whifty-whifty right there. Touch looking to get a second one. Going to get this to the midfield. Hecka, pass going to be cut off once again by the Wolf Spiders. Demo on the backside going to leave this net almost open, but Touch is going to be there. They have to transition this all the way down the pitch. Here's Touch with one touch down the pitch. Nova with a great double, maybe get a triple, able to get this one down the pitch, and the Wolf Spiders are going to go up 2-1 in this 4-game set right now. And I think the big difference right now, T-Sam, that I'm seeing so far is just how much of an impact Hecka had in game number 1. He has been absolutely silent the last 2 games. And looking at that, looking at the pressure that they were able to contribute in the midfield, having that go away really looks like right now the Wolf Spiders have kind of taken them out of the match and been able to dominate that midfield in return.
Yeah, look, the opportunities the Fangtooths have gotten, it's just been they've had some really good opportunities, but the Wolf Spiders, they've been playing some great defense. And they've really been able to take those shots that the Fangtooths are putting on net, transition into the other side of the field, and give themselves great opportunities the Fangtooths just aren't able to handle. We've seen besides that first game, I would say a lot of the offensive pressure has been from the Wolf Spiders. And the Fangtooths that are gonna need Touch and Tekka to both wake up. Touch has only had one goal in the series so far. That shooting, that 50% shooting, we haven't seen it. Ghosty going for a crazy shot here, still gets a touch off the backboard. Cloudsy going for the shot, it gets saved by Touch RL. And the Wolf Spiders, they're just picking up where they left off. Just putting shot after shot and really keeping that pressure going against the Fangtooths.
It was an excellent pre-jumped attempt right there as well from the Wolf Spiders. Unfortunately, not able to connect as his ball is going to be back in the corner. Cloudy trying to get his shot on target. It is going to be high and wide and cause a lot of the team to kind of jump out of position. Here's Ghosty looking to play this one up high. Not going to drive the wall. Going to use a lot of boost here. Has the flip reset, I believe. Going to be able to get the 50-50, but Touch is going to play that far on the other side. Here's Dr. Professor Noah looking for a touch. Touch going to be in front with that one. A little bit of a team bump. Not going to allow them to score that, however. And while they have the pressure this early, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to capitalize on it just yet. This one's on target, and Nova is able to get it away.
And that team bump, I thought that really might have been an opportunity, but we remain scoreless here in game number 4. A big demo from Noah to stop the pressure, but Ghostfly is there. Puts it into the center. Cloudy's there with the shot, but just can't get around it. And that could have been dangerous for the Fangtooths. Heka now just gonna pop the ball out and leave it. Didn't have really a lot of boost to work with. Clouty trying to make something happen. Fighting for control in the corner with Touch. Ghostfly now taking a shot. There's a big bump from Clouty on the ghost line. Noah puts it over to center. Touch trying to get the shot. Clouty once again right there, who's been all over this game. Ghostfly, that's a shot, and that is gonna roll post in. Ghostfly taking the lead for the Wolf Spiders. It is 1-0 here in game number 4.
The Wolf Spiders right now just looking incredible, and right now, to be completely honest with you, T-Sant, the Fangtooths kind of looking like a Taylor Swift relationship. It's short-lived. You get a song written about you, and it's over. I mean, it's not looking pretty for them right now as this pressure continues to fall on even the Wolf Spiders. I know it's early. I don't want to take a small sample size and say this is the reason why it's happening. They are out shooting 2-1 the Wolf Spiders right now. I'm sorry, the Wolf Spiders are out shooting, of course, the Fangtooths. So I think that's important, and that's kind of a key of emphasis moving forward, is make sure they can continue to outshoot. Is the Dr. Professor Noah going to bail on this one? That is a volatile 50-50, and Ghosty's going to be able to play this down the pitch. Still has 40 boost to work with, has the opportunity to beat one, but it's going to be Dr. Professor Noah able to get one, able to get a decent 50 on another as well. It's going to be slightly awkward right now for Cloudy, who's looking to bring it around town like they're SpongeBob. A lot of space given up, though, because of the demos. Little dribble here, going to go out to the side. Now, I mean, it's a good job of just kind of delaying that time, as this shot's going to be on net and just wide, and the Dr. Professor barely able to play that one away. Here's Ghosty going to be saved by Touch.
And one thing that I've really noticed, the midfield presence from the Wolf Spiders has just been so very good. And very much like the Crepes did in Prospect. They didn't have as good of a record, weren't as high octane of an offense, but they own the midfield and allows them to keep that offensive pressure. That's exactly what we're seeing here with the Wolf Spiders. We've been in this orange half for how long now? And the Fangtooths just can't break out. Ghostfly gonna put it center. That ball is dangerous. Cloudy's there, and Cloudy gonna take advantage, making a 2-goal game. And it doesn't look like the Fangtooths have any answers right now.
I mean, they don't. The double commit on the backside again. Both of the players too slow to clear that in front of the net, and Cloudy using that 95-foot car that we like to call the Dominus to just beat everybody to the ball. It's absolutely a phenomenal play. 2-0, you're getting yourself set up for success once again. Cloudy going to have a lot of space on this ball due to the demo as well. Plays it out in front. Monster flick coming out, but Touch is able to make that save once again. And although they haven't been able to get them going on offense, Touch has looked mighty good on defense so far. It's just about finally getting those transitions, and I'm certain that double commit is not going to help at the end of the day.
No, not at all. And we see now, finally, a trip to the blue half. But it was, how many seconds? Maybe 5? We're back. We're finding ourselves with pressure on the orange net once again. Dr. Professor Noah trying to clear. A team bump from Fangtooths is going to halt what could have been an offensive push. Touch will get there anyways. Doesn't get the touch on the ball. Noah sending it high. Hecka's there trying to get the shot. It's off the backboard, but no one is there for the shot. Fangtooths, what are you doing? There's a minute left. You're down 2. You gotta send players on offense. Clouty trying to make it happen and extend this lead. We count down now. The Fangtooths, they gotta get it going right now, but not with the Wolf Spiders playing defense so well.
Yeah, they just need to see everything in the kitchen sink at it. Where is the offense when you're getting that ball towards the center? You gotta throw somebody at it. I don't care if you don't have boost. Double jump, hit the fake, hit the gritty for all I care. Just do something in front of the boxes. Cloudy's gonna get dunked. 15 seconds, time winding down right now though. It's a massive demo on the backside. You're gonna play this one up high. You're gonna look for your teammate on the other side, try to get yourself a highlight goal. It's not gonna be found as Touch is able to get that ball away. This is going to go in the opposite way, and back into the orange half we go, and that is wraps. We're going to see 2 3-1s tonight, both won by the underdog. T-Sant.
Both won by the underdog indeed. Vision, your presence is just too much for the RSC to handle. First night here, as you said, and we're seeing some big upsets. Maybe not big upsets, but underdogs for sure getting the wins and doing it convincingly. And shout out the Wolf Spiders. All 3 of them, Ghosty, Ghostfi, and Clouty, just played a phenomenal team game tonight. The midfield presence, the offensive pressure, they were able to keep going. I mean, look, I said it towards the end of game 4, just the Fangtooths, they just didn't have an answer for it.
No, the Wolf Spiders just did everything right. Honestly, they made the adjustments after game number 1. They started taking Hecka out of the play. They started turning a little bit closer in the midfield, taking those 50s, and took advantage of where the ball ended up. It's really, Rocket League is inherently a simple game, right? It's ball go in goal. That's good, as long as it's their goal, not yours. And the Wolf Spiders just found a way to make it happen. Honestly, after that game number 1, the jitters got out. They came out swinging, and you just quite literally quadrupled the amount of losses that the Fangtooths have on the season. That is a phenomenal performance by the Wolf Spiders tonight.
Phenomenal indeed. And real quick, I'm gonna mention it. I said it after game 1. Anyone here that's new, not on the RSC, come join our Discord. You get to play in matches like this, get on stream. It's a fun league. It's a lot of good people.